Hello everybody, I'm Gary Massa with Massa & Associates here at Pacific Sotheby's International Realty, and I'm here with my main man, Mike Campos from San Diego Funding, and we are starting out a 5-video series of the biggest question we're getting right now. Is it better to buy or sell before the end of the year, or wait until after January 1st?
Yeah, well, we think it's ready to buy, it's better to sell, and now's the time to make it all happen.
That's right. Okay, so without further ado, right into video segment number 1. The best number 1 reason to buy or sell now before the end of the year is eliminate the fear of the unknown. And the biggest discussion point had been the 3 more interest rate hikes predicted in 2019. Mike, can you talk a little bit about what happened last year, the predictions, and this year?
Yeah, all through 2017 and all through 2018, we've been talking about having 4 Fed funds rate hikes, which do indirectly impact mortgage rates. And so far this year, we've had 3 Fed funds mortgage rate hikes. And because of that, our mortgage rates have been on a steady increase, and it's all been forecasted and it's all come true. So in our handy little dandy chart here, we can see that we've had rates that have been well below 4% for a handful of years. And towards the end of this year, we've hit and touched 5% a couple of times. We've trickled back down to 4.7, 4.6 so far right now, but we're going to see a little bit of a roller coaster ride on the way up as rates are forecasted to be in the mid 5% range towards the end of 2019.
And Mike, how many interest rate hikes is the Fed predicting next year?
The Fed is predicting 4 Fed funds increases, which is mostly a prime rate change,
right?
But it does indirectly affect mortgage rates. So it's definitely a key indicator to which direction mortgage rates are going to go.
Right. And just if you all maybe remember back to March of last year when the Fed funds increased their rates, our mortgage interest rate significantly responded about 0.5% and drastically change or influence our markets for the next couple of months, and we'll talk about that a little bit more later. But again, at the end of the day, this is something to be definitely aware of, that most likely will be happening into the future. Now, again, the other, eliminating the fear of the unknown, price leveling and pulling back. We have been watching our home prices definitely changing in the landscaping and environment that people are buying and selling in has been changing here in North County, San Diego. You know, again, back in April, from April to May, we did see a pullback in median price points, only by about $2,000. But in my entire experience of real estate, I've never seen that happen in those months. Typically, it ramps all the way up through August and then comes back down. And then since, we peaked out at about $755,000 median price point in July in North County, San Diego for a detached home. And now it's been coming down slowly every month since then. And some of it's seasonality, some of it's also the market factors, because we also have had a significant increase in inventory for the last 7 months, month after month, more and more inventory coming to market. And the other thing that we're seeing, Mike, is we're seeing a distance in the between the list price of properties and what's actually being accepted by sellers. They're having to accept a little bit less than what they normally would be. You know, we were seeing last year at this time, or a year and a half ago, properties selling at 100, 102%, 104% or higher of list price. Now, in maybe March of this past year, 2018, we're at 98% of list price on average. Now we're at 95% of list price on average, and every month we're seeing that gap get larger and larger. So definitely things are changing in our marketplace, and we do anticipate next year to see more price leveling and possibly even a pullback in our market as those inventory levels expand. Now, Mike, the elections are over.
Thank God.
What does that mean for our markets?
Well, on a national level, they consider the House and the Senate to be balanced now. In essence, what that means is that there's a Democrat House and there's a Senate that's mostly Republican. So because of that, we're probably not going to see a lot of dramatic government policy changes, which means that we should have some stability on a national level with regards to taxes, healthcare, and so forth. So that's a really good sign to kind of feeling that we're in a healthy market for 2019.
Right. Okay. Well, stay tuned for our second series, our second video in the 5-part series, and that's going to be talking about how to beat interest rates next year.
Thank you.
Thank you. We'll see you on the next video.